Yeah.
Your first your first house hack in 2021, how much cash flow were you getting from the rental?
While I was living there or after?
While you were living
While I was living there, about $500 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when I moved out, now it averages about $1,100 or so. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Okay.
There's worse things than that.
Yeah. It's hard to do now for sure. It's hard to like get a house hack where you can actually cash flow while you're still living in it.
Right.
For sure. That's really hard to come by. But
Those are definitely the unicorns right
Yeah.
now. So when you got started, how did you even learn about house hacking? Like, how did you come across it? What did that look like?
honestly, BiggerPockets. Yeah, I think BiggerPockets is where I was first like introduced to the concept of house hacking, and then I had just like heard about it and stuff. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, bigger pockets, same thing for me. It was kind of like my real estate journey started with bigger pockets, and then from there,
listening to podcasts like these, right?
Yep, exactly. So, what was your biggest fear when you started house hacking for the first time?
Yeah, for me, it was just not knowing the numbers. Like I didn't know what PITI was. I didn't know like what made up a mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how much my mortgage would be. My lender probably hated me because I was always hitting him up, just being like, "Hey, what will my payment be on this purchase price or this purchase price?" Because I didn't understand that. So probably a combination of not knowing the numbers, the mortgage, and the rents. Like, oh, I'm not sure. This is my first time doing this. Didn't really have. I was representing myself as the agent, so I didn't really have like anyone to rely on. And so just not knowing the numbers, mortgage-wise and rental-wise, is probably what was my biggest fear.
Makes sense. So you were a first-time agent and a first-time home buyer at the same time?
Yeah, like I had done some deals, right?
Yeah.
But I'd been working for that wholesale company, and so I didn't do like a ton of retail, like representing buyers and sellers.
Sure.
But so yeah, it was just like my first time buying a house, right? So there's it's a lot of unknowns. Yeah.
Sure. Is it my question? I think it's your question.
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
It took,
captivated. I'm like, yeah, that's a good point.
You're like,
I'm over here like, yeah, this is good.
Thinking back to, you're like, I remember those days. Yeah.
It's true. And you don't have to know all the answers before you get started. That's where my mind was going. It's like so many people get caught up in all these little details, but in the grand scheme, they just don't matter.
Right.
But with that being said, what do you think your biggest mistake was on your first house hack? Like if looking back, if you're like, oh, if I would have known this thing, that would have probably saved me a lot of headache. Yeah,
honestly, for me, and this might be a little bit of a different answer, but for me, it's not buying sooner. I wish I would have bought sooner. Like I kind of waited around. I had a couple buddies that bought a year or two before me, but with COVID and everything, I was just kind of nervous about what was going on in the market. Looking back is just hilarious because obviously hindsight's 2020 and the market just skyrocketed. But the first deal was phenomenal. I don't think I would have changed anything about it, to be honest, other than I wish I would have bought like much sooner, like 2 more before I bought that first one.
I'm curious, what interest rate did you get in 2021?